Let's go. It's draft day, and I got 4 quarterbacks going in the first 4 picks. Stay tuned because you are just in times. Hit that intro. Okay, so I got 4 quarterbacks going in the first 4 picks, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's pay attention. First overall, I got the Panthers taking CJ Stroud. You want to know why? You got a new coach, so he's got a couple years to build. It's always going to be between CJ Stroud and Bryce Young as the first 2 picks. It just depends on if you want to pick your poison. CJ Stroud has a little more upside. Bryce Young is a little more, ready. So being that you got Frank Wright, you got some weapons around him, you got a couple years to build with a new coach and a new staff. That gives you a couple more years. He's not on the hot seat. He doesn't need to win now. So the upside, in my opinion, is going to go to CJ Stroud. At the number 2 pick, I got the Texans going with Bryce Young. Once again, he's probably the most, steady quarterback available ready who is going to come into the league and be ready to start from day one. They tried to go with a project in David Mills a few years ago. Didn't really work. So they want somebody that's going to be ready to go right now. DeMeco Ryans is a defensive coach, so he's going to build the defense up, and he wants a quarterback with limited mistakes, and that's something that C.J. Stroud could do. He could take command of the offense from day one. They want to kind of establish what's going on with the team and the new staff, new regime. They want to kind of forget about Deshaun Watson. They don't want to move forward with that, agony. Someone like Bryce Young gives them stability. With the 3rd pick, I got Atlanta trading up to get Anthony Richardson, Lamar Jackson light. They missed out on Lamar Jackson, so they're going to go ahead and trade up and try to get his replacement or someone who's similar, just like Lamar Jackson, but they don't have to spend $30 million in the payroll. You could spend $30 million over 4 or 5 years instead of $30 million every single year. It's a cheaper deal, so they have more pieces to put around him. You got Kyle Pitts. You got Drake London. You got a couple backs, but you really need to get a couple more backs to put around with him. But you could run the spread offense with Anthony Richardson and dominate. Number 4, I got the Colts. They got the leftovers. They got Will Levis. Now that being said, Will Levis is not a terrible quarterback. Once again, in this draft, he's going to be the 4th-ranked quarterback. Depending on the draft, if he went out last year, he probably could have went number 1. If he goes out next year, he probably could go in the top few picks. But I do think that they're going to end up with Will Levis. They missed out on Lamar Jackson. They're not going to be able to trade up and get Anthony Richardson. They have aging vets to mold the young quarterback position. Will Levis is the future for them. So I do think that they have a confident young core with Will Levis, Taylor. You got Jonathan Taylor. You got Michael Pittman. You got something you could build towards the future. They don't want to get another, aging vet that's going to just get them 1 or 2 years. I do think they're going to sign someone to back them up, maybe like a Teddy Bridgewater or someone of that caliber that can kind of steer the rookie in the right direction. Once again, it's a new regime. It's something they have to move forward to. They have a couple years, but they want to get it right this time. You tell me who you think are going to land with these 4 quarterbacks, where they're going to land, and at what picks. Comment below. Thanks for watching. See ya.